Should Virgil join Retribution?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
It's hardcore. It's uncensored. It's On Your Mark with Mark E. Xtreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, okay, we got time. If you got time, I got time, because it's time for my favorite podcast that could be your favorite too. I hope it's in the top 5 at least. That'd be great. Look, it's On Your Mark. Wait, the guy already said that. I'm Skeeter. Hello. I never ask everybody else's name. What's your name? No. Oh, wait, they can't.
Mark, God, stop. I can't do it anymore. I'm talking about time. You're taking up too much of it. And I have a life. I have a finite amount of time left in this world, and I don't want to waste it anymore with you, Skeeter. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark. Xtreme, 15 plus years, undefeated, backyard wrestling entertainment champion and owner. And on top of all that, sexy ass, funky ass, cool ass shit, I am the host of On Your Mark. And for years, we've been tearing it up on YouTube so goddamn much that we said, you know what, why don't we take everything that the people love about this YouTube channel and fuck it all over to the podcast world. So that's why we've been doing the On Your Mark Wrestling podcast. And every Wednesday via Dragon Wagon Radio, we're deep diving into topics and giving you the most hardcore and uncensored take that you will ever receive in the wrestling world, because it's coming from the horse's ass himself, the 15 plus year undefeated backyard wrestling entertainment champion and legend, Mark E. Xtreme.
Oh, that was great. Can you write that down so I can say all that next time?
No, I don't write shit down. I don't got enough paper to fill all the words that the good golden goose words that come out of my mouth.
That's good too. I hope somebody's writing all this down. Look, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got a great episode today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, because we're going to be talking about Retribution. So first,
wait. Why are we talking about Retribution?
Cause I'm on the cutting edge. I'm on the pulse of everything that's going on. Do you see Conrad Thompson doing any Retribution episodes? I don't think so. We is first.
There's a reason why Conrad Thompson hasn't done a Retribution episode yet, because there's not enough stuff to talk about to fill a Retribution episode yet.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? They've had like one match. They don't got no titles. I mean, I don't even know really who they are. Who's their... There's a lot of reasons that we don't have enough content to fill a whole episode on Retribution.
But there's like 1,000 people in the group.
Regardless, do you know who any of them is?
I got some of the names.
Do you? Because I don't know who their names are. I can't see their faces.
I got some of them. Yeah, I got insider tips.
From who?
From the inside where the tips are.
Adam Pearce? Do you still keep in contact with him?
Yeah, I text him all the time.
Wait, have you given him my latest tape?
Yes, I send your tape to him every week.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. It's an important job. It's one of my top 100 most important jobs.
Why do they keep getting sent back?
Oh, because he says he doesn't have a VCR. I told you this.
Skeeter, you're supposed to convert it from VCR to DVD.
To a TV?
To DVD. You know, fucking forget it. I'll start handling it myself. We got a lot of business to get into, and then I got something I got to talk about at the top of this episode.
Okay, well, thank you to Dragon Wagon Radio for hosting this show, where you can find all kinds of other fun stuff on the radio shows. Like they got Koi Cast and Myth Understood and Dungeons and Dragon Wagon. It's all kinds of fun stuff for the nerd culture, which is huge. Do you like nerd culture?
Hell no. I'm a grown ass man paying bills, keeping the roof over the backyard. I don't play video games. I don't play with toys. I run a company.
Okay, well, I like all those things, so I suggest to all of our listeners you should go check out some of them shows. And like you said, you're running a company, and this company needs your help because what helps is rating and reviewing the show on Apple Podcasts. That's right. You go and you go on there, you find the show, you should already be subscribed, and then you give a rate and review. Hopefully you give us 5 stars and you write up a little something nice, because you know what that does? That gets you a chance to win a free t-shirt. Isn't that right, Marky Xtreme?
That's right, Skeeter Skyflyer. And as a matter of fact, I think it's about time that we give out a free t-shirt. How does that sound?
That sounds great. That sounds exciting.
All right. Well, I got the rating and review, the winning rating and review right here in front of me. So Indiana Jabroni, contact us at OnYourMarkShow@gmail.com to get your free t-shirt. Tell us the size and shirt you want. And here's the review. The best wrestling podcast ever. This show is hysterical. The On Your Mark YouTube show is amazing, first of all, but this is just as good. They mock the Conrad Thompson podcast and have these backyard wrestling characters, Marky Xtreme and Skeeter Skyflower. I'm not really a character. They do the same format, but they get this stuff wrong and goes off the rails. The only bad part... Okay, this review sucks. I'm not giving this person a shirt. Okay, so Indiana Jabroni, you know what? This review is inaccurate, and you are not getting a shirt. I'm sorry, Skeeter. It's just not going to happen.
But you say you're going to get them a shirt.
Yeah, well, you know what? I make the rules, and I break them, and I'm breaking the rules right now because that's what I do best. So, you know what, Indiana Jabroni, next time, get your facts straight, and you would have gotten a shirt.
Wow. That's the champ, everybody. That's the champ. That's the way he does things. He does them in extreme ways. And another great thing about the champ is he has a Patreon page. Patreon.com/OYM show, where you can get this content early and all kinds of other great stuff available, and including Xtreme shoutouts. Isn't that right, Marky Xtreme?
Oh, hell yeah. That's right, Skeeter Skyflyer. The skid marks, the people over on our Patreon that keep the roof over the backyard and the food on the table before I body slam bitches through it. And if you go on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/OYM show, and you join the shout out tier, you get a special shout out every week on our podcast, just like this one. Shout outs this week go to Dylan Hinton, Tim Redbeard, Spot the Magic Ninja, Liam McLee, Rick Conley, Tom, Hillbilly Bryn, Angela Elias, Mr. Blix, and Miguel Diaz. So those are the skid marks, baby. Those are the ones. Those are the people that keep my I was gonna say they keep my pecker hard, but I shouldn't say that. The people that keep the roof over the backyard. And if you want to join that prestigious group, then go right now on over to patreon.com/OIM show.
Let's talk about Retribution.
Whoa. Before we get into that bullshit and why I don't think it should happen, at the end of last week, Skeeter, I got arrested. And my mom told me that if I didn't thank Ted for bailing me out, that I wouldn't be able to use the bathroom all week. Well, thank you, Ted, for bailing me out of jail. I really appreciate it. You fucking bitch-ass bitch.
What? You use your phone call to call Ted?
Skeeter, I don't know clearly who my real dad is, so I can't call my real dad, who I'm still hoping is Hulk Hogan. Tests are pending. But yes, I had to call somebody, and your ass don't have enough money to bail me out, do you?
Well, no, but it'd be nice to know that you would call me in a crisis.
What am I going to do? Just call you just to check in?
Yeah, that'd be nice. You never call.
You're a fucking idiot. No, I was in jail and I was afraid for my butthole. And you know, when tragedy and like that kind of shit is going through my head, I got it. I went into survival mode. And you're the last person I would call when I'm in survival mode.
What number am I?
27.
So that's the last number?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only got 27 numbers in my phone.
Okay, well, that's
I can't
just good
fit
to
no
know
more.
that I got beat 26 other people. Get to the top.
It ain't a tournament.
Everything's a tournament.
You're a fucking idiot.
Let's talk about Retribution. Retribution was born on August 3rd, 2020 in Orlando, Florida on Monday Night Raw.
Okay, episode's over. That's all we got to talk about. Jesus Christ, Skeeter.
There's more to talk about than that.
Okay, whatever.
That was a long time ago. The lights in the WWE Performance Center began flickering on and off, and a masked group set fire to a generator. And then 4 days later, on the August 7th episode of SmackDown, members attacked the announcers and then went into the audience to attack them, and they used a chainsaw to cut their ring ropes. Mark Xtreme, why don't more wrestlers use chainsaws?
I don't know. I it's something we commonly use in backyard wrestling entertainment. And I thought it was sick when Terry Funk came out there as Chainsaw Charlie. And I didn't think he went all the way with the gimmick. If I was him, I would have, cut some legs off. Like, we've done that a couple times in backyard wrestling entertainment. And I mean, you've heard the pop, chainsaws get a pop.
Yeah, they pop the bone, the cartilage. They go straight through any of the vessel, the veins. It just pops. It pops through everything.
You know what my grandpa says? You pop a bone, you pop the crowd, and I pop a boner, pops a crowd. You got to pop things to pop things. My pop said that.
That's good advice, people. Everybody should be writing all this down. Why don't we write any of this down anymore?
One day, Skeeter, will be so goddamn rich and so goddamn important that the government will be like, we have to document this for the annals of history. And we will have somebody that will be writing all this down for vaults. Probably, have you ever heard that doomsday vault where they keep all the seeds in case food disappears? They will keep documentation of us. It will happen.
Both of us?
More so because of me and the legacy I'm leaving.
That makes sense. You a champion. The members of Retribution. Okay, Mark Xtreme, I did some deep digging, and I dived into a dig that I deep dove into. Like I said before, they have somewhere near 1,000 members of just all kinds of people. I think there's some children in there. There's some really tiny people. There's some really tall people. It might have been a circus that let loose and they just all bought a bunch of clothes. But the main members of this group, there are 5 of them. There's Mia Yim and Mercedes Martinez.
How do you know this for sure? You've never seen their face.
How do I
not know? How do I not know that Rey Mysterio is really not Kiwi? How do I know that Mystico is not Serpentico? How do I not know that Kane is not Lash LaRue?
I guess I don't know.
You don't know.
Well, but okay, I seen some of their face because like Mia Yim, when she's wearing her mask, right? It's not on all of her face and she keeps moving it around. And then on the internet, on Wikipedia, it says it's them.
You can't trust everything that Wikipedia says. I found that out.
I have to, though, in order to do this show. I have to trust every single thing I read.
I think that we're going to lose our audience on this one. I think that people come here for the groundbreaking, accurate research, and people come here for solid information from me, and they're going to come here and they're going to get misled, and that's the reputation we're going to start having. So Skeeter, it's on you.
Well, okay. I tried to also find any books on Retribution that a wrestler might have wrote, but nobody wrote one yet.
Because they don't have enough to fill the pages yet.
I think there's plenty to talk about. So Mercedes Martinez, Mia Yim, these 2 of them. And then Shane Thorne, whose name is different now. His name's Slapjack. And then you got D.L. Madden. His name is now Mace. And then you got Dominic Dijak-Offit. His name's T-Bar.
Are these all goddamn created wrestlers from No Mercy? What the hell is this dumb shit?
Them's cool names right there. Cause I don't, Shane Thorne, what's that? Shane's a stupid name. Who cares? If you have a wrestler named Shane, who's going to care about that? That's not exciting.
It's not exciting at all. But
D.O. Madden? Madden's not a popular name. Nothing's ever come from Madden. And Dominic Dijak-Offit, that's 2 main letters. No kid can spell that. But T-Bar, I go to a show and I chant for T-Bar. I like me T-Bar.
Yeah, well, you know what I like, Skeeter? I like a goddamn T-bone steak. And when I eat a T-bone steak, Skeeter, and then I have to burn off the calories, I gotta run. And running makes me think of races. And the only race that I want to run is On Your Mark, 10K, go, Skeeter. Before I've been thinking, I'm getting really pissed off. And I might be derailing this shit, but I gotta be real. I'm a little pissed off that we haven't hit 10,000 subscribers quick enough. So you know what I'm going to do, Skeeter?
What?
Next week on this podcast, I am going to give out the copy of WWE Battlegrounds to one of our subscribers live on the air.
You're gonna wait, but we haven't hit 10,000 subs.
Fuck it doesn't matter. Anybody that subscribes before the next episode will be automatically entered, and we will be drawing a name out of Skeeter's stinky ass hat, and we will be giving away a digital copy of WWE Battleground. How about that, Skeeter?
Well, we also promised we give them a physical copy if they want physical copy.
Whatever the fuck they want, I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. It's sad that we gotta give anything at all, but I'm a little frustrated how long it's taken, and I'm gonna go ahead and give the copy away now. Boom, shakalaka bitch, fucking shithole dick.
All right, well I know this show's uncensored, but that's a bit much.
Sometimes it just pours out of me, and I can't help it. And you know what? Like, this is big news, and I'm very emotionally overwhelmed.
So those members of Retribution are the original members from August 3rd, 2020 to present. I don't know if in the time we record, there might be a bunch of new members joining. They might get kicked out of the group. Abby, it's a living, breathing organism, people. And in the following weeks on Raw, Retribution attacked the WWE Performance Center multiple times by smashing a window with a cinder block and flipping a car. Do you think Oh, is that scary? I'm sorry. I could slow down if it gets too scary.
So scary.
Do
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I'm scared, Skeeter. Oh, flipping a car, throwing a cinder block. Oh, big deal. Same old shit. Ain't nothing about this that's entertaining to me.
Well, aren't you worried that Retribution might invade the BWE? Think of the damage they could do.
I'd like to see them fucking try to get past our gates.
Well, I mean, some of them are kind of tall, and they could just walk over the gates.
No, but we might have to put barbed wire at the top of them. I've been wanting to do that for years. And I might go right up to my mom, and when she says we can't, it looks like shit when you put barbed wire at the top of gates. You know what? Fuck it, Mom. This is a security measure.
So you are you putting out an open challenge and inviting Retribution to invade the BWE?
Sure. If Retribution is listening, and I'm sure they are, then you guys don't got the balls to show up in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. Please come so I can see who's really behind those dumb masks.
Well, I don't think Mia Yim or Mercedes Martinez do have the balls. I think that's anatomically
Girls
different.
got balls. They're inside their vagina.
I know they got wieners, but I didn't know they got balls.
Well, no, they don't. Girls got balls inside. What?
They got wieners.
What are you talking about?
Girls have wieners.
Let me look this up.
If you type in girls and wieners, I bet you're gonna find girls and wieners, because that we all made the same.
Okay, let's see here. Girls, wieners. Oh my God.
What do you see?
But it's so tiny. What? Wait a second. This is not real.
What are you seeing?
I see it, Skeeter. I see it.
Girls with wieners.
I guess this is what the girl wieners are. Oh my God.
I knew it. People said that's not true, but I knew it's true.
So China. Oh, wow. It all makes sense now. Holy shit.
Yeah, Trish Stratus, Lita, Katarina Lee Waters, Rosemary, Linda McMahon, all of them. They all got wieners.
Wow. This is, I learn something every day. Huh.
Well, speaking of rumor and innuendo, originally the group was thought to be Retribution, with members the Blue Meanie, Blue Blazer, Blue Demon, Blue Pants, and their leader Blue Tista. Marky Xtreme, do you think there's any truth to that?
No, where did you get that dumb information?
Okay, I might have put that on Reddit to see if it'd be true or not, because Leva Bates is just so great, and I think any group she could be in.
Nothing about her is great. Nothing. She's a nerd stuck in a nerd cave that's never gonna come out of it.
Yeah, but that sounds like a nice place to be.
Yeah, you would say that. You know, you would freaking say that.
She's in
there ain't no
Retribution, and they lose all the time. So I just thought maybe it'd be better if she was in Retribution.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb. There's already the Blue World Order. There's not going to be Retribution. That's so stupid.
So you don't think it's true?
No, it's not true. You just told me it wasn't true. You just said you put on Reddit and dumb shit.
Yeah, well, if you thought it was true, then maybe it can become true.
When did I say I thought it was true?
If you did, it's like when Tinkerbell falls to the ground and everybody claps and makes Tinkerbell alive again because you believe.
You know what? You know what that makes me think of? You just really made me real sad. Because when I think about Tinkerbell almost dying, it makes me think about people dying. And recently, Road Warrior Animal passed away, and he kind of reminds me of what the people look like in Retribution. And, we want to give our sincere thoughts and to Road Warrior Animal and his family. And let's go back into the vault and listen to my conversation that I was fortunate enough to have with Road Warrior Animal.
From the vault.
We're here with the legend himself, the face painted machine. That's what, right?
Easy for you to say, brother.
All right, and then when it's hitting the road is a hard thing to do. I've done it for 15 plus years. What's some good advice you give to upcoming wrestlers that want to paint them faces too?
Well, first of all, don't paint your face, because there's many imitators out there, no duplicators. So you never can redo what's been done.
That's right. I tell a lot of people that want to be like Marky Xtreme. I'm like, nobody can fill these boots.
That's obvious, bro. I see that.
You heard it here. Film that and play it back. Okay, if you could have a match with me, what would be what type of match would you want to do?
It would definitely be probably about a 30-second jobber match. It would last about 30 seconds.
I'd probably beat you in probably 30 seconds. That makes sense.
Then I'd be going, wake up. I'll pour the water in your face. Wake up.
It's a water match. Swimming. We could do it in my buddy Skeeter's got a pool.
Yeah.
Do the pool.
Foot deep kiddie pool you guys got.
We got a kiddie pool match.
From the vault.
Well, there you have it, Skeeter. The god dang painted badass himself.
He was great. I wish I could have been there I was behind the camera but it was such an honor, and he was blown away by you, and he was intimidated, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was pretty intimidated, after we stopped taping. He said, "Whoa, I hope I didn't look like, a big sissy there," because I was pretty intimidated. And I was like, no, man, we're boys. And, if you ever need another road warrior, if you want to start it up again, because Hide and Right was a big goddamn failure, then, hit me up, because we could tear it up. And unfortunately I never heard from him, and it's one of those things that we can leave in our fantasy booking.
That's weird, because I thought I remember you just giving him some cash, and you said thanks for your time.
That didn't happen. Everybody, Skeeter's wrong again in this episode. I might as well start making a checklist of how many times you've made false information on this episode.
Well, I hope it's not more than 5, because that sounds like that would be bad. As the weeks progressed, the group began to explain their actions, referring to perceived unfair treatment as they came up through the WWE system, and the desire to upend the WWE system. Mark Xtreme, do you think the WWE system's unfair?
What about it? I mean, not that I want to praise my competition, but what about it is what about it would be perceived as unfair?
Okay, like in NXT, that's where you are, and then they take someone like Keith Lee, and then he's not there no more. He's on Raw. He's on Monday Night Raw, the flagship show of the WWE, and then you're waiting around. You go like, well, I'd like to be on that show, and you're like, this is not fair. This is not fair. I want to be in the Thunderdome.
There is nothing wrong with the way people are treated in WWE, and you know what? I could say the same about Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. We pay our people what I believe is fair. I make the most, but I should. We're not like WWE, not going to give people health insurance. Ain't going to fucking happen. I think that we, working as many days a week as we make our guys work, I think is what is supposed to happen. Wrestlers are supposed to work 6 days a week, sometimes 8. And I don't think there's anything wrong with how WWE treats their talent. I just like I treat my talent in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. And, I don't get what these guys are griping about.
Toll ride.
Skeeter, don't do it. Don't fucking do it, Skeeter.
I already did it. I thought I was giving emphasis to what you said. Because you said what you said is true. I put that on Reddit. I don't remember all of it. We should have written it down, but I put it on Reddit.
What are your intentions with this toll ride?
What do you mean?
What are your intentions? Why do you keep doing it? Are you trying to make a shirt? Are you trying to get over? What are you trying to do?
Ain't I supposed to do all them things?
No. This is all about trying to get me over. This is all about trying to get Mark E. Xtreme more publicity. I'm the Hulk Hogan of this shit.
Am I Macho Man?
Hell no.
Am I Miss Elizabeth?
No.
Am I Andre the Giant?
God, no.
Am I King Haku?
No. Hell no.
Am I Hercules Hernandez?
Maybe.
I'll take it.
Maybe. I'll think about it. What are we even talking about anymore?
I went toll ride. And then you got all mad.
Yeah, because I don't want you doing that shit. It's stupid, and it pisses me off every time you do it. But you know what doesn't piss me off is when I burn off some steam. When I burn off some steam in my shake weight classes every Wednesday night at the Women's Club. Skeeter, tell the fine listeners at home what some of the customers that repeat customers that have been coming to the shake weight classes have had to say about our classes recently.
Rhonda had to say, "Oh, I was accused of having Fat Ass Arms by Marquis Xtreme. And I went to his class for 45 minutes, and he said, there's just no hope for you and your fat ass arms. Just get back home where you belong.
I tell it like it is.
Lorraine said, I don't want to be interviewed at this time. This has been an embarrassment, and you should all be ashamed of yourself for not wearing masks.
I'm sure, though, if she did want to be interviewed, she would have said great things. Lorraine is one of my favorites.
Jenny said, well, all she did was scream. She just kept screaming.
Because she was so excited about how much calories she'd burned.
That you heard it from the people, and the people have worked out with the champion. Not many people can say that, except for all the people that we interviewed who said all the things about what they said with the champion.
There you have it. Come to Marquis Xtreme shake weight classes every single Wednesday night at the Women's Club.
Marquis Xtreme, if Nexus came from NXT and NXT made Retribution, is Retribution part of Nexus?
That's not how that works.
Isn't it?
No. If I go to a grocery store.
Yeah.
And I buy...
Can you give me some Apple Jacks?
Shut the fuck up. If I go to the grocery store and I buy a jar of pickles, but I'm wanting a thing of donuts, is that what it comes from?
Are you talking about putting a pickle in a donut?
Skeeter, I swear to God, you got to take the cameras out of my house. How did you know that I did that? That's my private time.
Because you just giggle when you do it. It looks pretty funny. You putting a pickle in a donut.
Funny. You want to see? I got some right here.
Yeah.
Let me find. Okay, where's my pickle at? 1 second. I got my donuts here, of course. 1 second. Ah, there's my pickle. Watch this.
Hey. I don't get it, but that's funny.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it, you little bitch.
It's because it fits right in there. That's what's great about it. It's like putting a square peg through a round hole.
That's what he said. Okay, back to the show. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Retribution, whatever. On
the 21st of September episode of Raw, it was revealed all the members that I said were the primary members, and that same night, T-Bar, Mace, and Slapjack made their in-ring debut against the Hurt Business, and in the main event, and then they lost by disqualification.
You know what the Hurt Business should be called?
What?
The Squirt Business.
Could they got squirt guns?
Yeah. Continue.
What did you think of the debut match of Retribution? Wasn't it amazing?
Oh, I couldn't have given two shits. One, these guys don't know who they are, so I can't get invested in them. And my biggest question is, these guys for weeks and weeks and weeks, we feel like we've been wronged by WWE, and we feel like we're gonna break sets and we're gonna light shit on fire. Why the hell did WWE give them a contract? Why did WWE give them a contract?
It just makes sense, right? If someone's trying to murder you, okay? They come up to you with a gun and a knife and they go, I'm gonna murder you. Don't you propose marriage?
I guess that's not a bad idea.
Because then till death do you part, then that means you both got to die, and then you live together and they can't murder you.
I guess it does make sense. I didn't even think about it like that. The death till you part clause in the contract.
Mm-hmm. So they're getting stuff blown up. They getting stuff set on fire. They're flipping cars. So they said, we think you'd be great to work here. That just makes sense to me.
Yeah. You're right, Skeeter. You know, sometimes in these episodes, you prove me wrong. It doesn't happen often. Sometimes you surprise me, and this is one of those times.
Should Virgil join Retribution?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. I think that he was one of the best parts of the NWO, And, you know, I was kind of hoping this was going to be NWO again because, god dang, and then spray painting shit. And then you got fake Sting in there. And then, oh, god dang, too sweet. Man, I fucking miss the NWO so much. But I thought it was going to be the NWO again. And Virgil was one of my favorite parts of the NWO. But when he was Vincent, you know why he was called Vincent?
No, why?
Because that's his real name.
That's his real name?
Yeah, I think, right?
So Virgil's a fake name?
Yeah, Virgil's a gimmick name.
I still don't understand what gimmick is.
We do it. We talk about gimmicks in class every week, Skeeter. Are you listening?
So $1 Million Man is his real name, and then Ted DiBiase is the gimmick name?
No, you got it backwards.
DiBiase Ted is his gimmick name.
Oh my God, stop.
And
Fuck,
Man Dollar Million is his real name?
Oh my God, you're hurting my head. You're hurting my fucking head, Skeeter. What were we talking about? Oh, yes, their first match. Is that what we were talking about? Great.
Who'd win in a fight, Retribution or NWO?
Are you kidding me? Is that a real question you just asked me?
Yeah.
NWO would whoop their ass. You got Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan, Virgil, fucking Great Muta, Fake Sting, Eric Bischoff, Scott Norton, Buff Bagwell.
But you got T-Bar, Mace, Slapjack.
What's this? Fucking food items at the Sizzler? I don't know what the hell this is.
They haven't been defeated yet. They're undefeated. And they got a bunch of friends. They got way more friends than NWO had. I know NWO had a lot of members, but Retribution's got a whole lot more members than NWO.
Hell no. Hell no. And you know why? Because NWO's for life.
Yeah, but they don't have one chainsaw.
I bet you they did. They just probably didn't use it. You don't tell me Hulk Hogan can't afford a goddamn chainsaw.
I never saw one.
He chopped it down with the edge of his hand.
Well, I know he had a Al Snow head of his head.
Yeah, that was creepy, man. That was terrifying.
I don't know if he had any other weapons. I'm just saying. They got chainsaws and they got Molotov cocktails, which NWO only had Rey Mysterio that they would throw around.
Yeah.
And a taser.
Well, let's put a throwable weapon next to each other. Rey Mysterio, who's bigger than a glass bottle of a Molotov cocktail. You throw Rey Mysterio out there, he's going to fight. That little fucker's going to fight. Throw a Molotov cocktail out there, and you don't know where the liquid inside's going to spill, but you fucking know where that little bitch Rey Mysterio is going to go. He's a heat-seeking missile.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but maybe Retribution will throw a Dominic Mysterio.
Hey, you never know, but I will say this. I would love to see Retribution face the NWO. That is a hell of a dream match right there.
That'd be great. I think it'd be great. How much do you love the war paint that Retribution wears on the face along with the masks?
I think it's too much. I think it's cat on cat. And I just think that it's just way too much. And I think sometimes it's, you don't need all of the shit,
Why don't you ever wear no war paint?
We've discussed this, Skeeter. We've discussed this.
I know, but think about the war games when it was Team Hogan.
My mom won't let me use her makeup no more. Because you haven't asked her lately, have you?
No, but I can go get you makeup.
How much is it?
For you, nothing.
Okay, then buy me makeup.
Okay, will you give me some donuts and pickles and Apple Jacks?
Fuck no. That's my fun time.
Okay, well, I'm just, it never hurts to ask. Marky Xtreme, this has been just a whirlwind of an episode. This is so great. I think you're going to like this. I think I can say it right now next week because you like this on the pulse right as things are new. Next week, we should do Dabo Kitty. Next week, a whole episode on Dabo Kitty.
If you try to do that, Skeeter, I will walk off.
Are you saying you don't want to do episode on Double Kitty from Raw Underground?
100%. I'm telling you right now, if you try to creep that shit on me in the beginning of the episode, I am getting up and I am walking out the door, and I am going to take a shit as I'm walking out the door. And you're cleaning it up. Bare hands, no towels, and you are not washing your hands for the rest of the day. And then I will force you to eat fried chicken.
With my poop hands?
100%. That will be your punishment if you pick an episode on Double Kitty.
Okay. It should be known that I like fried chicken a lot, but not so much that I want to eat with poop hands. Okay, so I don't understand. I pick episodes. Oh, that's too old. Oh, nobody's talking about that. Do something that Conrad hasn't done. I did that, but then I don't get it.
Skeeter, yes, you don't get it, clearly. Because you're either picking episodes about shit nobody wants to hear about, like Nicholas, or god dang old ass shit that nobody's even talking about, right to censor, or fucking something that's too new where there's not enough to talk about. Skeeter, you still have yet to do a whole NWO episode, an episode on Sting, an episode on Stone Cold Steve Austin, or cool ass clickable shit. Topical stuff, things that people want to click.
Like Retribution, that's topical.
Yes, it's topical, but there's not enough to talk about.
Okay, I'll be more tropical.
Thank you.
This has been one of my favorite episodes. I've loved it. It's been outstanding.
You would say that.
Well, yeah, because I love this show. It's my favorite show.
All right, hurry up. I got to take a shit.
Okay, well, this is not one I got to clean up, is it?
Maybe.
Well, be sure to rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts, and we're giving away shirts. Dragon Wagon Radio, thank you so much. You can go check out other podcasts on the network. Be sure to go to OnYourMarkShow.com. You can find old episodes there. You can find our Patreon there, where you can get exclusive content. You can get this content early. And On Your Mark 10K Go, it's being decided next week. So if you haven't subscribed, you can win a copy of WWE Battlegrounds next week. How exciting is that? Brand new video game.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to give away a goddamn $60 copy of WWE Battleground. Have you played it yet, Skeeter?
No, I want to. Can I win? Can I win the contest?
No, you're not eligible.
But I subscribed.
Are you buying it?
Am I buying the subscription?
No, are you going to buy the game?
Well, not if I win it from this show.
Well, I was expecting you to buy it anyway, so you can buy the game. You're buying the game for whoever.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Okay, you're buying it. If you're in the contest. If you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow, then you're in. You're in the contest, and you might be the winner next week, Skeeter. But you're buying the fucking game.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait for whoever wins it, even if it's me, or maybe someone will invite us over, or they'll create characters of us in the game.
No, cool. Can't wait.
Market Xtreme, in conclusion, do you think any of Akira Tozawa's motorcycle ninjas are also in Retribution?
Wait, that's not the same thing?
No, they different.
They look exactly the same.
They different. One is ninjas and one's Retribution.
Ninjas. They're all ninjas.
They're all ninjas?
Yeah, I thought they were all the same thing. Why do they all look the same if they're not the same?
Oh. They're all the same.
But does that mean Kira was... What's his name again?
Akira Nozawa.
Akira Nozawa. Does that mean he's a leader of Retribution?
I guess so. Who is the leader of Retribution?
I guess it's Akira Nanawa.
Well, how about that? Thanks for listening, everybody.
Dragon Wagon.